So we are celebrating the success stories of IIMB UG admission tests, followed by the interviews, and now the results. Bhakti has also made into the toppers chart recently. Very warm welcome, Bhakti, over here. And let me tell you to the student audience, she's one among those top charters in the very first merit list who has made inside the huge college, IIM Bangalore. How is the feeling right now, Bhakti?
So it's surreal. Like the initially, I was in disbelief that I got into it. So it's just sinking. Everything is sinking right now. I'm processing it.
How did you behave yesterday when you got to know that you're going to get inside the top-notch institute of the country, the Mecca of Management Studies? Yeah.
So I think even before I was checking the result, I started crying a little bit. It was all mixed up feelings. And then I feel after realizing that I got into it, it was a lot of relief, and it just felt great. Amazing.
All
It
right.
was amazing.
Introduce yourself and also tell to student audiences who are listening to you right now how you're connected with SuperGrads. Which batch are you from and how the things are moving, where exactly you're studying? Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm Bhakti Mandhan from Akola, Maharashtra. I joined SuperGrads 2 years ago when I was in 11th.
Okay.
And since then, I have been preparing for IPMAT indoor initially, but then later, last year when this course got announced, I started preparing for this course as well. Um, yeah, that's been my journey. And I'm a commerce student who have also taken mathematics. Yeah, that's about it.
You yourself mentioned that you were preparing for IPM Indore in particular, and really you made your chance. You got the chance of IIM Bangalore lately, and you made big over there. I just want to understand one small thing. This particular paper had content DI, English, and logical reasoning. So how do you structure your preparation across all these three sections?
So I think for quants, I would say a lot of conceptual clarity, and followed by it was a lot of practice.
Mhm.
For English, I think more and more reading. As I started the preparation, I was not a very good reader, or I didn't had that interest in me to read a lot of books and all that. So I think reading a lot and practicing questions for all the three categories, I feel that has really helped. And for logical reasoning, I feel being more acquainted with different types of data sets that has helped in logical reasoning.
And now, if you want to give one strategy, if you want to take one strategy for each section, quant, English, and logical reasoning, what would that be, according to you?
Let's start with cons. I think for cons, I would say just keep your basic conceptual clarity very clear. And if the basic concepts are clear, you can easily score good marks. For BA, I would say just keep reading, get get associated with new words here and there. And for logical, keep practicing more sets, more questions, and that would help a lot.
Since you are a core Supergrad students who joined Supergrad's team 2 years for the length and breadth of 2 years, would like to understand how did the mentorship over here, classes over here, mocks, mock analysis helped you? And please take name of all the mentors because today, it's a big feat for them as well alongside you.
Yes, sir. I would say that taking a 2 year program really helped me for the Bangalore course as well, because at the end, when the syllabus was told at a very short notice, I had enough time to prepare for the calculus and higher maths things. And apart from that, I feel that the teachers here, the mentors, they have really guided us at every particular step. So whenever we felt lost or the mock scores weren't as we expected them to be, I feel I had a guide or a mentor to always support me and to tell me what should be the next step. Uh, if like I could remember like Kundan sir, Nikhil sir, Abhishek sir helping me with the academics, and apart from that, Anil sir for the overall mentorship and how to go with everything, what topics to focus on, what things you could do in the main exam. And for the interview preparation for the IIMB, I would say that Saurabh sir and Mayu sir, Ganeshan sir as well, they've helped us a really lot. And I'm just very grateful to all of them, because I don't think without their support, I could have achieved this.
Thank you. And certainly I would like to also ask you that, was there some challenging time before the, before the final results? Did you go through some challenging phase when, you were not recovering from it and then you actually came out of it?
So like initially when the interview shortlist was out, I wasn't expecting my name to be on it.
Okay.
But then later when the interview calls were out, I was very, I felt I was a little back from the other students. So I feel that teachers, during the time, teachers had really helped me to come out from that, little, like, uncon, uh, the slight confidence that I was lacking, that was, filled by the teachers. And that.
So motivation is needed, right? According to you.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. What was the toughest section or topic according to you, and how did you deal with it?
In the exam, I think for me it was the calculus part, because I belong to the applied math student. I'm an applied math student, so those concepts were new. But I feel that the 4 hours, 5 hours marathon sessions that Kundan sir took before the exam, they have really helped me.
They helped you.
So yeah.
You're going to write examinations of 12th this year?
Yes, I've written them.
So I would like, okay, you already written this particular year. Okay, I just want to ask you one more thing. So how did you manage both the things? Because before examination, I think during the phase of pre-boards, you were supposed to write IIM Bangalore's UG admission test. So don't you think that was really difficult for you that point of time? Because keeping that energy intact, and that really there are a lot of students who are dropper themselves, and they would be competing with you. It's a difficult task. How did you deal with that particular period?
So I feel that we had to take a tough choice here to
Right.
to let go getting really great marks in PreBoards to letting a satisfactory marks, and focusing more on the exam, like the UG test. I feel that balancing time and managing time, that was really important during that period. I feel that teachers at school were also really helpful, and they were understanding to understand that we had to focus on everything all at once. So that helped.
Great points being made by Bhakti over here. I would like to ask her also her interview experience with IIM Bangalore. But before that, how did you prepare for it? What all was going on in your mind? And you were there very in close association with the entire SuperGrads team that point of time. They were supporting you till your last, till your last mile, right? So I just want to understand how did that phase go, and then how was the
Um,
interview as well? Yeah.
so initially, at SuperGrads, we had classes every day from 6 to 7. They were taking group interviews, debates, discussions, and then topics that were, of great importance to the for the interview. All those were covered, and also the economics and other subjects that were required for the interview were also covered. So not just current affairs, but also the academics was covered. And there were various question sheets given that these are most frequently asked questions and they could be asked. Also during SOP formation, they helped us a little, help us refine and make even more better answers. And they help us not just how to speak and how to communicate ourselves, but also they help us clear our mindset, give us more clarity. Apart from that, I feel like the mock interviews, I remember giving 6 7 mock interviews, and all of them were really, they went like they were with mock analysis also. So each interview was for 20 25 minutes, and then they told the complete feedback, and that helped us. I could see that gradual improvement in myself itself. There was one 40-minute mock interview, which was amazing.
Okay.
And I feel that was the last mock interview I gave before the main one. And I think that helped the most.
Okay.
There was also Last Mile, which was an offline interview, but unfortunately, I couldn't take the advantage of it.
Okay.
This was the interview preparation process. But then coming to the real interview, it was at Nagpur itself. And it lasted for about 25 30 minutes. It was pretty chill. In the initial period only, like at the beginning of the interview only, they told me that we're just trying to see how you think, and we don't want to really know what you would say, but we're just trying to figure out what's your thinking process. And they were very chill, they were very supportive, warm, and
do you think those
trying
mock
to boost
interviews
my
were really
confidence.
helpful in this final interview process?
Yes, sir, definitely. I feel that it was just exactly what I was doing for the 5 6 interviews. I was doing the same thing, so it really helped me a lot.
All right. This has been a quite a journey now, and now I think after this, many students watching this are preparing for IPMAT and other exams now in the coming days, right? So how will the preparation for exams like this help them in IPMAT as well, according to you?
So I feel by large, the portion is almost similar.
Right.
So before giving, if IPMAT indoor is the main focus, so before giving the main exam, you get a practice test, which feels very real because you feel the same kind of pressure, the same kind of nervousness before giving the exam as well as the interview. So you get a real mock interview before the main exam. So that would be really helpful for people who are focusing on IPMAT indoor.
Okay. Now, if a student is starting preparation today for IPMAT, what three top advices are you going to give it to him or her from this dice?
So I think first thing would be, now that there's very little time left, getting a very good plan or strategy and then being consistent on it. Just keep following that, trust the process, believe in yourself. I think these are the three things I would say, and keep on reading something so that your VA is strong.
All right, I think major points being made by Bhakti, but yeah, certain important points are still left. And I do not want her to answer them directly. I just want to play a rapid fire round with her. And really, you have to give majority of the answers in one word or single sentence, but whatever is running in top of your mind. So you can't take a lot of time to think and comprehend. And you have to give direct answers and shoot directly. Okay, the first question. One word for your preparation journey.
Transformative, I think.
Okay. One topic every aspirant must master.
Basic concepts of everything.
Everything. Okay. One mistake students should avoid during preparation.
Feeling underconfident when your mock scores are not what you want.
Great. One word for team supergrads.
Extremely supportive.
Okay. Final one can create a bias, but yeah. So, but I have to ask it. One mentor who pushed you the most.
This is actually hard. Uh, I don't think there's just one.
There
Everybody
are
was,
many. Okay, तो ऐसा
yeah,
करो
there.
जो सबसे ज्यादा जिसने सपोर्ट किया उसका पहला नाम ले लो और बाकी सबके फिर बाद में ले लो उसके बाद. Okay.
I would say Anil sir,
Okay.
and then Kundan sir, Saurabh sir, and Mayur sir for the interview process,
Okay.
and then Abhishek sir and Nikhil sir for the academics.
Okay, great points being made. Last question. Now it's your moral responsibility कि जो next set of students हैं, उनको तुम IIM Bangalore तक पहुंचाओ, and for that you need to give them a fantastic advice. So थोड़ा सा सोच लो, ponder on this, and give them one piece of advice that will really help them. तुम्हारी क्या स्कोर रेसिपी में कौन सा ऐसा चीज था जो तुमको उनको बताना चाहिए?
Sir, I'd say give too many mocks because I feel too many like there can't be too many mocks you have given. So as many as mocks you give, you'll improve and you'll see the improvement for yourself as well. But giving mocks isn't enough. You need to analyze them as well. So Anil sir told me that keep an error log book. So every time you give a mock, you analyze it, find out the questions that you couldn't answer or think or answer like the questions got incorrect, and write them down, solve them again, and that has really helped.
Thank
So
you,
I'd say,
Bhakti. I think you have answered every question, and I think there is a clear victory over here, victory of the journey that you had actually gone through with Supergrads. Thank you, everyone, for watching us.